So far, yeah. Sorry for being late. The traffic was amazing.
What happened? I heard you swung by the Nintendo store?
We did go by there, and suddenly many Pokeballs that needed to be signed appeared. So we were way late.
Shockingly, how that happens.
I was actually quite surprised.
It's not, it's just a normal day for you. It's just,
it's not normal.
Just a Sunday,
Yes.
Being in South Africa, signing Pokeballs.
I know. And someone gave me a 3D printed badge that they made, so that's pretty awesome.
That is cool.
I got cool stuff in my pockets.
Everybody just handing
How are you all?
Hey, do me a favor though.
Your outfit.
When you go home, do not tell the people at the airport random people handed you stuff.
That's right. Yeah, that's true.
Don't do that. Make sure that you knew exactly who they were.
Yes, and at least I can identify what it is.
Correct.
In my bag. I packed it myself.
There you go. See, that's very important. So
exactly.
So what have you been doing while you've been here in South Africa?
We've been here at Comic-Con. Yes.
So I know, but we have time off. So what y'all get into last night?
We watched the match, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
And do you want to explain to these people how rugby works?
Yes.
Scrumming, lots
and
of
passing, and you kick it. And you sometimes make the goal, and sometimes
and when you run the ball over the line, it's 5 points.
Oh.
When you kick it through, it's
2
points. But if you kick it from a penalty, that's 3.
That's it. Yes.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't get any of that.
But I don't understand how you get a penalty.
Just people around me were yelling, and I was just like, and I yelled, and the guy who's with me, Ruben, was like, "Bro, that was for the Irish team."
I know.
Yeah.
It was confusing.
It's hard to tell because they were in green.
That's right. We were in
green, but South Africa
Look,
was
all
in
I know is that, clearly we watch American football. They weren't wearing nothing but a shirt and a prayer.
I know. And sometimes the ear covering.
The plaster,
Because the only thing they're worried about is their ears.
Yeah.
Well, and their shorts being pulled down. That's why I cannot believe that.
They're always pulling the shorts down.
Is that a penalty?
Well,
I think it's just
No! How is that not a penalty?
The shorts are always coming down.
Yeah.
How many people here watched the match last night? Awesome.
Amazing.
So randomly, because did the shorts ever get pulled down and bam,
Not
thong?
Not all the way, but somewhat.
Well, Faf, the player with the blonde hair.
Yes. Yes. I know.
Apparently, when they won the last time, the World Cup, his underwear was the South African flag.
Why aren't they wearing that every day?
Why is the only thing your daughter remembers about the game is the underwear of the very attractive player?
Well, I didn't see it this time. They just told me about it.
Yeah, we only saw gray.
All I saw was blonde running around. But
they were so well matched, the two teams, superior athletes. It was a super match.
It was a great game.
We had shirts that we bought on the drive home from the roadside, so we were all set.
Yeah.
Kitted out.
Now we know why those people are standing on the side of the road, because they don't buy any of that stuff.
I know.
It's for tourists like us.
I totally bought it.
We paid. We were like, here you go. Please. I'll take a bucket hat and a shirt and socks and a bag, anything you have. I'll take it.
It's been quite the trip then. Now are you sticking around afterwards, or are you headed back?
We're sticking around. We hope to get to we want to see elephants, lions. We're gonna try to hit some.
Now have you seen these animals before?
Only in an actual zoo.
So you want to know something that I learned the hard way?
Yes.
Those animals in the zoo are like a third of the size they are in real life.
I did not know that.
Oh no, these animals that you're going to see will kill you to eat.
Oh.
Yeah, no one's feeding them.
Oh.
They're not just hanging out, chilling by the bars, waiting for food to get thrown to them. No, you're the food.
I see.
That's so awesome. I can't wait.
You might want to grab some of those Pokeballs you signed and take those with you.
We just throw them.
It's not like we're gonna be game hunting and then setting up the braai, on the side.
Oh, you're gonna be.
I don't think so. But we could.
You lock yourself safely in the truck.
That's right. I'm working on the "we braai now" phrase, but I haven't gotten that yet to say. But we're going to be working on that on the drive around.
That's awesome.
Pull off, braai, keep going.
Yeah. Little braai.
At least you have a plan.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is unlike, I had no plan today. I'm having a rough day because the jet lag has really hit me today.
Oh gosh.
So.
Well, your jacket is amazing, so that should keep.
I figured my jacket was loud enough that I could just speak softly the rest
And
of the
it's
day.
like the color of the sun.
Well, if you notice, it's a Lion King shirt.
Yeah.
So I figured appropriate as someone that's worked at Disney for 20 years to
That's awesome.
wear the Lion King in South Africa. So we did something fun yesterday.
Yes.
And so I went home and thought to myself, what other awkward things can I make you read in different voices? Because they seem to really enjoy that.
Okay.
Did
And
you?
so
Did you enjoy it?
you met my best friend Ruben that I brought
Yes.
from America, and we have something that we like from a movie that we saw when we were younger called Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
Anybody heard of that movie?
Yes.
And there's this thing that Samuel L. Jackson reads right before he, does the thing that he does.
I saw it, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, there's
at all.
no bad words in it.
Okay,
so you
good,
don't
because I
have to
wouldn't
say any
that.
bad words. But it's his Ezekiel 25:17.
Is that what it really is from the Bible?
No, they made it up.
Oh.
It's kind of close to the actual biblical verse. Oh, look, see, now I close it out on my phone.
This is so exciting.
The irony is I can do it from memory.
You can.
Wow.
Yeah,
you
there's
guys should
something
do it
wrong.
at the same time.
Oh, no.
You do it in your voice and you just say it. You just both should do
Without
it.
even looking at it.
And
You know the other one
we'll
I
do a
know
test.
is the you remember the movie A Few Good Men?
Yes.
I know that whole
Movie?
Wow.
You Know the Truth speech. That was the monologue that I used to always do. I don't know why. And I know the dance to It's Gonna Be Me by NSYNC. I cannot
great
remember my
mashup.
mom's birthday.
You are such an enigma. You are an enigma.
Yes.
Wrapped
That's
in a
amazing.
mystery.
Enigma.
I know.
Yes.
Well, I don't need
No.
to say that. I don't
What?
need to share. The description is longer than the actual fact, so it's not really worth.
Look, already we've shared interesting facts. Like we learned about
Okay.
we learned about bears.
That's so true.
That's true.
Okay, so I will just say quickly. So Nick Kroll, the comedian, he had a sketch show called The Kroll Show, and one of the sketches is this sketch called Publicity, where he plays Liz, and there's another Liz. They run a PR firm based off of their names, Publicity. Anyway, and there's one sketch where Nick Kroll's Liz, gets bangs, and it's the whole thing. He's like, I got bangs! And I pretty much know all of that, like 5-minute thing, because I've watched it so much.
That's what college does.
So I'll be like, you guys, watch this like YouTube video. It's so funny. And while like I'm showing it to my mom, I'm like, it's like a cleanse for your face, and I'm saying the whole thing. It's very embarrassing, but
But it clearly
It's a
did not convince you to have bangs.
I did get bangs
You
once.
did?
Yeah, and I was sent this video when I got bangs, and I was like, that is exactly how I feel. And then I realized bangs I couldn't keep them up.
Anybody else out here try bangs?
Bangs. You should all watch this sketch. It's called Publicity Bangs. Look that up. Liz gets bangs or something. It's
Clearly,
hilarious.
I have had bangs in my life.
You had bangs yesterday when I gave you some.
Yeah, you did have bangs. Anyway,
Oh right. Well, I don't know. See if you can read that.
Am I reading this as? Can I?
Whoever you want to read it as.
And am I reading this as Ash?
Whoever you want. That's clearly what they want.
Wow, I would say this is humbling as a Pokemon trainer to be reading something that Samuel L. Jackson read, but oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm getting into. Okay, here we go. First of all, Elliot, I choose you for this terrifying moment.
Also, I must say that speaking as Ash, there's not a lot of airflow, so if I pass out,
All
please
right.
pick me up.
You don't have to read it all as
blame
one.
Samuel L.
Oh, not in one breath, but it's still.
Okay.
Was he angry during this, or was he calm?
Yeah. Oh, so he starts off very calm, and at
Yes.
the end,
Okay,
he's
that's
very
good.
angry.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, this is like okay.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who, in the name of charity and goodwill, shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children and Pokemon, probably. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers and fellow Pokemon trainers. And you will know my name is the Lord and Master when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
I think probably Samuel L. Jackson did that a little bit better.
No, I think that will always be my favorite rendition from now on. That was fantastic, and the ad-libs were perfect. So how did you get started in acting?
I started acting when I was 5.
5?
Yeah, I was in a play.
That was only 10 years ago.
Yes,
You can
10 years
believe it.
ago. Well, 20.
Yeah.
I played Goldilocks in Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and it was before first grade. And that's when I decided I wanted to be an actor. Actually, right in the middle of a performance, I thought, this is what I want to do with my life. And then I was in every play I could be in. I went to college, and I have a Bachelor of Arts in acting, and I have a Master of Fine Arts in acting. I toured the US with several acting companies, and I worked on soap operas and movies and all kinds of things. And then my career kind of wound its way into mostly voiceover.
So what is the best piece of advice, and you be ready, because I want a question coming for you next. The best piece of advice you've been given when it comes to acting?
If there's anything else you'd like to do more, do that. Because I think anything in the arts is so difficult because you're working on what you love, and you don't always get feedback, you don't always get money, you don't always move forward in your career. So I would say the highs are very high when you're working on something that's fantastic, but there are so many lows, and you have to really figure out how to get through those times. So I think that is the best piece of advice. If there's anything you want to do more, do that instead.
All right. What's the best piece of advice your mother has given you?
Do what you love, I think. I don't know. She always just pushes me to follow my dreams, I think. So that's really all I can say for that. Not very exciting. But I would say for acting, take a lot of improv classes. And yeah, do as much as you can. I think improv is really important. And being comfortable with the uncomfortable, I think is very good. Being able to throw yourself into different situations. If you're not comfortable doing that, I think improv is a good way to get you out of your head. So I would say
Yeah, and I think be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't sell yourself short.
definitely.
Because
Definitely.
you are so valuable. And so often, every single thing that comes at you is telling you that you are not valuable. And even though this is on a microphone, I will tell you that so much of my career has been people saying how replaceable I am, how not great I am, how easily it is to belittle me. And I have to keep going to work every day and trying to just do my best, and you forge through. And so I can say this to you, don't buy that, don't buy into it. Believe in yourself and surround yourselves with people who also believe in you, because you are amazing, just exactly how you are right now. And then you try to be better and better. Don't sit back and go, yeah, I am pretty great. Because that's never enough. Ash Ketchum says, be your best, strive every day. And we really have to do that. But it's okay where you are. I think that's really important. And I don't know, you also have to have a little fun too. Somewhere in there, you know? You clap for yourself. Because it's true though. I mean, you must have the same. There's nowhere do people go, oh my God, you're amazing. Why don't you come and work on this for me? You have to really push yourself to get out the door every day.
So my Comic-Con Africa story. So the very first year I came, I just DJ'd out in the grass. It was fun. It was the very first one. Anybody here for the first one? You left an indelible memory on me because everyone was lined up at the front gates and we opened the doors and the first place everybody went was the bar. And I will never forget that.
Yeah.
But everyone was in cosplay and no one had, like, you guys have the worst imposter syndrome ever when it comes to Comic-Cons. Like, you don't even realize you have one of the best Comic-Cons in the world
I think so.
right here.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been to all of them. So, like, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, you know, I'd love to go to San Diego or New York. No, man, support the one here.
Yeah.
This Comic-Con in 5 years, y'all are going to talk about how you were here at the first one, and you won't be able to buy tickets, man. It keeps growing. Like,
the thing that's great about this is there's so many artists, and I mean, even here, there's Biltong right there, where you never get food at a Comic-Con,
No.
really. That's so incredibly local and wonderful, and yet you'll find something more special here than you will at your grocery store or whatever. And yeah, there's so many artists. Incredible.
Yes.
I think this is one of the best shows, and I love how spread out they've made it this year.
all right, last question. So I know that while we've been here, we've asked for their help on like what foods to try and where to go. So now I want you to give them advice. So when they go, say they only have one chance to go to America,
Oh, okay.
where do they go?
Go to New York and go to
Veneros.
Yeah. Go to Manhattan and you'll have the best cheesecake at
In-
Veneros in the East Village.
In the East Village, where we
if
used to live.
you can tolerate dairy.
That's right. And then
So-
you should have a slice.
And if you can't, take a lactate and eat it.
And eat it anyway.
Do it.
That New York style cheesecake is the best in the world.
And then you go around the corner and you'll go to Veselka and you'll have some great Polish, Ukrainian food.
Pierogi, oh my gosh.
So
Oh, the schnitzel. It's so good.
so
I
good.
love that I'm asking you to tell them about the best food, American food to get, and you're giving them every country
Polish, I know.
except America.
But wouldn't you say, I mean, look at this
that is
country.
America. It's a melting pot.
Yeah.
Same as South Africa.
Yeah.
You've got so many languages, 11, and you have so many different foods here, so many people. This is what being human is about. Being together, trying each other's food and culture and mixing it, and it makes you a better person and it makes the world better.
And having this cheesecake
Will make you better.
the best person, the best version of yourself.
But eat it slowly.
And
Look,
don't get
I'm-
any toppings.
I'm taking notes because I'm gonna be in New York in like 2-3 weeks after, whenever New York is.
Call us.
We'll write it
We'll
down
tell
for
you.
you.
All right, cool, perfect, wonderful.
It's really good.
Well, we got one more day with you on stage here today. You're autographing, you're photographing, whatever we call. So if you guys want to visit with them, go say hi to them, meet them in person. They are truly some of the loveliest people I've had the opportunity to work with. Comic-Con South Africa, please put your hands together for these lovely ladies right here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Yeah, we'll be at our table all day.
Yeah, we're
You
there.
guys are the best.